Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ryan Powell with I Run Sparse. I'm up here at the top of the Jarmans Invitational Marathon course, the gym, which is going to be held here in Crozet, Virginia on Saturday, August 2nd at 12:01 p.m. Whew! I'm here with how should I introduce you? The presumed local race favorite, DANton.
Yeah.
DANton, how you doing, dude?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
All right.
So I've had,
man.
yeah, good, man,
Yeah.
good. Had some time to spend with DANton as we've come.
Some chia seeds, man.
No, I don't need any chia seeds, but I appreciate that,
All
DANton.
right. Yeah.
So so this course, DANton, you're also one of the race directors, am I right?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And we got 3 miles up the mountain, 1,500 feet. 3 miles down the mountain, 1,500 feet. And 5 times. DANton, that sounds pretty rough. I've run it once. It's kind of hard on my legs. Why 5 times?
5's a good number, man. I got 5 fingers. That's where I stop counting. First lap, like my pinky. You know, it's kind of short and easy. It's not bad. You run up the hill, you're like, man, it's not bad. I thought someone said this race is gonna suck, man. It's not bad at all. Second lap's a little bit longer. Not so bad, though. You're like, yeah, I can do it. Third lap, nobody likes the third lap. It's the longest lap out here. You don't want that. But then the fourth lap feels a little bit better. And the fifth lap, it's opposable thumb. It's opposable. You don't have to come at fifth lap if you don't want to, because DANton's already gonna be finished. So, you know, the race is over at that point. I'll probably be sitting at the bottom, having me some chia seeds, having an IPA. So, you know, the fifth lap, 5 fingers. The opposable lap, that's 5.
Good enough.
Good
number.
enough. And everybody knows that, you know, your marathon, which is what this is called, has 30 miles, and that's 30 miles. So, you know, it had to be 5 laps.
Perfect, perfect. Well, it's great. We got a great group of runners coming up here. It's August 2nd. It's going to be hot. It's going to be rough.
Yeah.
What do people need to think about running in the heat? Are there dangers on the course?
Yeah. I mean, it's like you know, running anywhere unless you're a road runner. You know, there are bears out here, and you know, sometimes I see snakes. I saw a copperhead this morning. Man, he's probably about that long. I just hopped over, man. He don't want to hurt you. But if you stop and pick him up, try to pet him, give him a little kiss, you could get hurt. So, you know, stay away from the wildlife, and you know, there's some poison ivy on the side of the road. So, you know, don't touch the fauna either, the flora or the fauna. But, you know, there's a train at the bottom, because, you know, most marathons, courses that are respectable have railroad crossings. You know, you got to be fast enough to beat the train.
Is the train coming through during the race? Do we know the train schedule?
I have no idea, man. You know, it just kind of comes through, usually about once or twice an hour. So at some point you'll see the train, or you'll hear the train. You know, if you're close enough, if you're within a half mile, you'll feel the mountain kind of rumble a little bit. Don't worry, it's just a coal train, man. And, you know, if you're poor like me, you could stop, collect a little bit of coal, save all of that stuff for the wintertime, and throw it in your fireplace. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds challenging. Sounds like it's going to suck. That is the race theme. Is that not correct?
Yeah, this race sucks. Everything about it. It ain't no fun.
So, DANton, you've been touting yourself as the race favorite here. Tell me a little bit. I was looking you up on Ultra Sign Up. Couldn't really find any information about you. Have you run any races, ultra marathons, hundreds? What's your resume?
Oh yeah, man. You name it, I ran.
You name it?
I've ran everything out there, man.
Finishing races? Have you finished any races?
Well, you know, you asked me if I run races, and I've run races. Finish races, yeah, not always, man. You know, I've had some medical issues, some niggles, you know, some of those nagging things. I've had some serious injuries out on the course, man.
So this, going back to last year, Masochist, were you there?
Yeah, man, I ran Masochist.
Yeah. What happened?
Hammy, little hammy. Yeah, they pulled me from the course, man. My hammy, it looked like someone had sawed it in half with a saw. It didn't look good.
Hellgate. I think you were saying that was going to be a cakewalk. Hellgate, were you there?
Well, initially I was planning on doing Hellgate in about 10 hours or so. You know, I looked at the course records, and I think someone had run, you know, sub 12 or something. I was probably going to do about 10, maybe upper 9s. But yeah, man, I lost a couple of toenails, but they're my big toenails. Medical pulled me again.
Maybe pulled you. Huh. Promised Land?
Yeah, went to Promised Land. got the trots. I was way out in front, man. I was leading everybody probably by 7 or 8 miles, man. I mean, I was closing on the finish, and then got the trots, and medical said you probably dehydrated, so they pulled me.
Ooh, and I think the last one I maybe was talking to you about, the Kiwanis 4th of July 5K.
Yeah, I was way out in front of that one again, and you know, medical got something for me, but my nipples was chafed, and they was bleeding pretty good, you know, so they pulled me again, man. I had to, but seriously, man, I had to go get the blood transfusion afterwards. I lost so much blood, and I didn't want to go, man. I was saying, I'm winning this race, I'm gonna finish it, but they still pulled me.
Oh, DANton. Well, better luck. I can't wait to see you at the gym. So, speaking of the competition, we'll start with the ladies. There is a who's who of Virginia women ultra runners here at this race here.
Some good ladies showing up,
what do you think? Let's get a DANton prediction for top finisher. Who do you think is going to do well?
Jen Shelton.
Jen Shelton.
Yeah,
you know, I think she lives in Oregon. She's not racing the gym, DANton. She wasn't on the list.
Megan Arbogast, fast too.
Yeah, she's the queen. She's the queen, but no, she's not gonna be here either.
Oh man, what's that name? That girl just won Western States, man. Stephanie Howe, Stephanie Powell. She'll probably win this.
Stephanie Howe, Montreal. She will not. No, the North Face. She will not be running the gym either. I don't think we're gonna have too many sponsored athletes. Anybody else that you can think? Did you look at the list?
Well, I've been out running some repeats with one of our local girls, Sophie Spidell, and I think she'd probably do all right. I mean, she's pretty good. She's been running for a long time. She's a little old though, so you know, maybe by the 3rd or 4th lap, I don't know. Maybe she won't do so good. She need a walker or something coming up the hill. But I'll give it Sophie Spidell.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Good. Hey, Sophie, she's great.
Yeah.
Men's side, men's race. What are your predictions here?
Yeah. Really?
Need I ask?
Right here.
All right. Right here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Race director, self-stated,
race
future winner.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, there's going to be some other people here. Andy Jones-Wilkins. He's actually going to be right up here. This is the top. And that's pretty exciting, huh? Having AJW up here.
Yeah. I wanted AJ to run because I wanted to beat him again. But I challenged him. I said, AJ, you want to race again? And he said, no. I said, well, how about you work up top? And he owes me, man, because I've shown up at a couple of his events. And so, you know, he's going to be up top handing out water, probably hollering at people, yelling at people, mostly at me because I'll be up front. You know, he's all right. You know, a lot of people think he's a good runner, you know, did 10 Western States, but so what? You know, I mean, it's nothing. I was going to run Western this year, and I didn't get in on the lottery. But if I would have, I think I was going to run about 12 hours and change. I was going to set a new course record out there, and when I did, I was going to get sponsored by Patagonia because I like the hashtag suffer better. And once I got that sponsorship, I was going to move out of my parents' basement. I got big plans for winning that Patagonia sponsorship. So move out of my parents' basement, and you know, and then you know, I have like a real job because right now, you know, I'm kind of working on my organic tomato farming, which is pretty sweet, but it's not the most lucrative, as you can imagine. That's why I have to put on free races. Oh, no, exciting news though! I did branch out and start planting some organic basil and some organic. Oh man, what's the stuff that you sprinkle on top of your spaghetti? Oregano. Yep, so some organic oregano. So I'm hoping that's going to help bring in some more fun. But I'm really looking for the hashtag Suffer Better Patagonia sponsorship after I win this race.
All right, maybe they'll get a social media buzz about DANton, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, hashtag DANton.
Hashtag DANton.
One other living legend, David Horton's going to be up here.
Who?
David Horton.
He a runner?
Kind of legendary ultra runner, AT, PCT record holder, runs all the races around here.
Never heard of him.
No.
We'll put him to work though.
All right, yeah. It's going to be great having Horty here.
All right.
You'll like him, DANton.
If you say
when you meet him, you'll like him. He's a good guy.
You have to introduce me because I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, introduce you though.
Hey man, what's up, Dave? All right. Now
All right.
We've been introduced before I even met him, man.
So DANton, I think that about wraps it up. It's going to be an exciting month as people get ready for this. We can't wait to see people. Any last words for people thinking about coming down to the gym?
Yeah. I'll see you guys August 2nd. Be ready to chase me.
DANton, you're the man.
All right.
Take care, brother.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Can't
right,
wait.
man.
All right,
All
there
right.
we go. Nice hair, man. You look good.
This
And-
makes you faster, man. This dropped about 2 or 3 minutes off my mile time.
And the tan, working out well, brother.
I'll never wear a shirt, man.
That's good. All right, DANton, everybody.